Welcome to Human Development Orientation Module 4. In this module, you will learn about the lower division courses of the Human Development major. The subjects in the lower division courses are very diverse and give you a good background of what you need to learn to be successful in human development. There are 8 different subjects for a total of 10 lower division courses. These subjects include anthropology, biology, genetics, history, philosophy, physiology, psychology, and statistics. Please refer to the major evaluation form or the general catalog to learn more info about the available classes. The first subject is anthropology. There are 3 classes that you can choose from, of which you must take 2. Anthropology 1 encompasses the processes and course of human evolution. Ant 2 encompasses cultural diversity in its many forms and methods used by anthropologists to define it. It also looks at the relational dynamic of culture, history, and power. The last option for an anthropology course is Ant 15, which gives an introduction to the biology of birth, childhood, marriage, the family, old age, and death. The next subject is biology. From the list of 4 classes, you only need to take 1. The first class that you can take is Biological Sciences 2A or Biz 2A. This is a great class to take if you are pre-health, as you will have to continue the series for most programs. The next class is Biz 10 and is a recommended class for non-pre-health students. The third class you can take is Microbiology 10, which goes over the history of infectious diseases that affect humans. The last class that you can take for the biology requirement is NPB 12, and it covers the normal function and diseases of the human brain and the nervous system. The next subject is genetics. The first class that you can take is called Molecular and Cellular Biology 10, or MCB 10. This is a good class for those who are not pre-health. The next class is Biz 101, which is titled Genes and Genes Expression. This class talks about DNA structure and function, gene expression and regulation, and replication, transcription, and translation. However, this class does have prerequisites that are outside of the major, so if you plan to take it, make sure you have the prerequisites taken care of. The next subject is history, and you only need to take one of these 5 classes. The first option is History 17A, History of the U.S. from the Colonial War to the Civil War, and the second class in that series is History 17B, which covers the Civil War to the Cold War. The next group of history classes is History 72A and 72B. 72A covers women and gender in America up until 1865, with 72B covering women and gender in America from 1865 until now. The last class available for you to take is Political Science 1, which encompasses the national government, including the political culture, parties, election, and the presidency. Only one of these classes has to be completed for the major. The next set of courses are from philosophy. Please remember that of the 6 classes, you are required to take 2 for the major. The first one is Philosophy 5, which covers criteria of good reasoning in everyday life, fallacies in reasoning, and principles of scientific investigation. The next class is Philosophy 15. It is a good class if you are looking into a health-related field as a career. The third option is Philosophy 30, which covers basic problems in the philosophy of science with respect to the physical, biological, and social sciences. Another option for philosophy is Philosophy 31. This class gives an introduction to scientific hypotheses and the reasoning that justifies those hypotheses. The next class is Philosophy 32, and the class will cover concepts of scientific change in both historical and philosophical perspectives. The last class you're able to take is Philosophy 38. This encompasses a non-technical introduction to philosophical, social, and scientific ideas in biological fields such as evolution, genetics, ecology, and behavior. The next subject is physiology. The first class that is an option is NPB 10. This class encompasses basic cell physiology and major organ systems and how they function in homeostasis and human health. The next class is NPB 101. This class is common for pre-health students. It does have prerequisites that are outside of the HDE major, so bear that in mind. The last option for the physiology classes is actually a psychology class. It is Psych 101 and it has prereqs of Psych 41 as well as Psych 1. This class covers the relationships between behavior and biological processes, including physiology, genes, development, and ecology. Psychology is a foundation that will be used in almost all of your upper division courses for human development. Psych 1, Introduction to Psychology, is required for the major. You can get credit for Psych 1 through community college or if you scored a 5 on the AP test. The last subject is statistics, and this course will help you when you take the upper division research methods course in human development. For this subject, only one class is necessary to fulfill the requirement, but if you decide to take the sociology courses, you must complete both Soc 46A and 46B. The first option is Stats 10, Statistical Thinking. The next option is Stats 13, which is a common prereq for grad schools. The next option is Psych 41, Research Methods in Psychology. If you are interested in upper division psychology courses, this class is a prerequisite for most of those classes. The last option for stats is Soc 46A and 46B, which are titled Introduction to Social Research. You must take both of these classes to fulfill the statistics requirement if you choose to do so. If you have any further questions, check out the general catalog or come visit the Advising Center in 1303 Hart Hall.